How's it going, everybody? Shockwave984 here, and today's going to be an anime unboxing. That is going to be on Season 1 for Spy Family. So with that, let's go ahead and get started. So first up, we have Season 1, Part 1 for Spy Family. This is a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. So here we have the front, a bunch of our characters. So I'll give you guys a close-up. It's nice and sunny out today. Got some good lighting. And let it clear up. Okay. Your far-away shot. And this is another one that I've had for a while. So delving more into my backlog and stuff for you guys. So there's the spine. And you have a character picture on the top, and it is different on each side. And for the spine, you also have another picture, Season 1, Part 1. You have the Crunchyroll and Toho logos right there. Okay, and here is the back. From Spy Man to Spy Family, and espionage meets hijinks in this hit anime from Wit Studio and Clover Works. And here's the story details here. And as you might notice, some things are blacked out because pretty much this involves like spies and stuff. So they kind of went with that kind of theme. Pretty cool. Get some screenshots right there, and get pictures or a picture on the left. And special features, yes, Spy Family Part 1 English dub panel. Anime Expo 2022, Japanese cast interviews, and clean ending song. Okay, audio video specs. So this is 12 episodes on 2 Blu-rays and 2 DVDs. For the DVDs, the audio is Dolby Digital 5.1, English surround, and Japanese stereo. Subtitles are English. For the Blu-rays, it is 1080p high definition 16:9 HD native. Dolby True HD, English 5.1, and Japanese 2.0, English subtitles. Regions for the DVDs, it is 1, 2, and 4. And then for the Blu-rays, it is A and B. So yeah, multiple regions. That is really good. Okay, so Spy Family. Remember when this got released? Do we have any of the manga? No, we don't. I just started watching the anime shortly after it came out. And yeah, the color of my screen might change a bit. I think it's because of the yellow to orange here. Yeah, I gotta figure out the settings on my camera. Or I think I did, but it's still kind of wonky. So here is the alternate cover. It is reversible. You see they're getting food and stuff. It looks like they dropped ice cream. Here's the spine. Right there. And you guys close up. Oh, that's kind of a weird, almost evil looking picture. Like, what are you looking at? Nothing. And then you see the logos on the bottom, and the back is a little bit different. And the words that were blacked out, you can now see them. So here it is on the left, and then there they are on the right. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Nice little detail. Here's some screenshots right there. Another picture on the left. And the bottom, I might be able to see it a lot better. Yeah, because of the dark lettering. Yeah. You see all the audio video specs. Make sure it's nice and clear. Alright, so here are the discs themselves. So first up we have the DVDs. So there's disc 1. And the quality of the show looks and sounds really, really good. Hats off to the people that worked on the transfers. That's DVD 2 right there. Here's Blu-ray 1. So yeah, you have them in like their casual kind of clothes, and then all of a sudden they're in their like spy gear or stuff, or like they're working clothes, and then there you see some blood on the ground, and yeah, really cool. Alright, so that's the disc, and here's the reverse cover. And yeah, this is really cool. You have like a hat, you have like a cup of coffee, there's binoculars, there's like some gloves. And you have the daily OST, tensions, ONW, exacerbate, Cold War, watch out for spies. This is like a newspaper. And there's the front and back together. Looks really nice. So that does it for Season 1, Part 1. This is one of those where it's been released in parts, and I believe there is a complete set now for Season 1, I think. Otherwise, you can get this one and Part 2 in both a basic edition like this, or a limited one, which is right here. So this is Season 1, Part 2, the limited edition. Alright, and has some stuff that kind of stand out when the light hits it. The title, Spy Family. And there you see the family themselves and their dog, who's really cool. Looks like he's got a tie. Yeah. Very awesome. Here's the top, which is also shiny. And the bottom. And that is not scratches or anything. That's actually part of the box. So, or at least it looks like it. Oh, no. That is part of the box. It's actually starting to come off a little bit. Yeah, I have had that before with some of these art boxes. Like they start to kind of maybe peel a bit. So I'm not sure if it's rubbing up against something. But yeah, try to keep them separated. That way that it doesn't do that. But you might encounter that. And as you see right here. Yeah, I don't think that's from when I got it. So yeah, do be careful. Still, very nice box. This is a Blu-ray DVD combo pack. There you see the logos on the bottom there. Okay. And the backing for it is... I'm going to go ahead and take these out. Okay. Is right here. So this was not glued on or anything with like that sticky tack and stuff. This was just had plastic around it, just holding it. Okay. So there's the Season 1 Part 2 limited edition. So you get some cards, you get a decal, you get, what is that, cufflinks, you get a notepad, you also get a replica newspaper, pretty much, I think, from like the series. Your mission briefing and spy provisions, and that's what it says. Yeah, cufflinks, notepad, vinyl sticker, 3 art cards of the Forgers, 40-page art book with character information and voice actor interviews. Music, special features for the disc, music video, breeze, clean opening and ending songs. Alright, so let me put the box down. Okay, so audio video specs. 13 episodes on 2 Blu-rays and 2 DVDs. For the DVDs, it is Dolby Digital, English 5.1, surround, Japanese stereo, English subtitles. For the Blu-rays, it is 1080p, high definition, 60:9 HD native, audio Dolby True HD, English 5.1, and Japanese 2.0. Subtitles are English. Regions for the Blu-rays, it is A and B. For the DVDs, it is 1, 2, and 4. So exactly the same as Part 1, which is really good. Multi-region. And then here is the back of the box itself. And you have stuff, it says classified, more so blacked out. So maybe try and figure out what they're saying. What's there? Then you have these pictures, which do kind of stand out when the light hits it. It's photos, and it says do not copy. Alright. Okay, so let's go ahead. Oh, this is also a really neat thing. So on the inside of the box, right here, it says for your eyes only. That's pretty neat. That's a nice little detail. And then you flip it around. And on the other side, it says, watch out for spies. That's pretty neat. I really like stuff like that. Really cool. And nothing else on the inside, but yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. Okay. So I'll go ahead and show the disc first, Blu-ray DVD. So this, you can get it just by itself, along with Part 1, and you also have this limited edition. And I want to say there is a complete set for Part 1 now. Yeah, because it's been out for quite a long time. Alright, close up, far away shot. You see his spine, just nice and clear, that's better. You have a picture on the top, and it is the same on both sides. Bond. Family bond. That's a nice little, I guess, like, a little joke there. You have a picture here on the left. You see her with her weapons and get some blood on the ground. Yeah, maybe just finish the mission. The mission continues with even more hijinks and espionage. And once again, they had stuff blacked out. That's the story details. Here's some screenshots. Special feature. Oh yeah, music video, clean opening, endings, and then those are audio video specs. Right there. Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and take this out. And the video quality is excellent. Once again, hats off to people that worked on the transfers. In this one, you have the daughter, and you have a TV. Looks like to watch this kind of spy show. Looks like a bag of, oh, what is that? Like peanuts. You have like a little doll. Alright. Also looks like they're watching a spy show. And then there you see the dog. Right there. And on the bottom here you see his bowl. Don't mess with his bowl. On the back, he gets a full-on shot. That's pretty cool. And here is the story details with the words that were blacked out now visible. And you get different screenshots, which is nice. Audio, video on the bottom. Okay, and here are the discs. First up are the DVDs. And it does continue on from part 1, so this is episodes 13 to 18, because part 1 is 1 through 12. Alright, this is DVD 2. Here is Blu-ray 1. Oh wait, no, it continues. Yeah, so this is disc 3, disc 4 for the DVDs, and here is Blu-ray 3. Alright, and then Blu-ray 4. So that's pretty neat. Yeah, they continue on the numbers. So you see like some stuff on the ground. Like, what the heck is that? Alright, cover is reversible. And this, you have the dog and his food, his bowl, and his tie. That looks pretty neat. Very nice. You see the brand, the picture. And then here is the front and back together. Alright, so that pretty much does it for all the discs. And I'm going to show you guys the extras that you also get with this edition. So this should still be available. This I got from, let's see, Amazon. Caught it on a sale. But they do have the regular one, just this by itself as well. It should still be available. But they should have the limited edition of both these first season and I think the second season I think are still available too. So yeah, because there is a second one. Alright, first up we have this newspaper, and I have the plastic on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. It was just a little just to cover it up to protect it. So here I'm gonna go ahead, and here is, I guess, like the little cover. Yeah, rising tensions between O and W. Watch out for spies. So it's like what it says on that reverse cover for part 1. Multiple witnesses. May or may not recognize that guy right there. And you also had the index. So this includes character profiles, recipe corner, sports. Sports, props, artboards, interviews, crossword. Alright, so that's just a little covering. And then here is the actual paper. So let's go ahead and open this up. Okay. And yeah, it's like a full-on like newspaper. Yeah, on the back there is a crossword puzzle. Right there. There's the front. And it's pretty much like a big old, kind of like big old book. And okay, so let's go ahead and open this up a bit. Yeah, make sure you get a good grip. Okay, that's one of the pages. Here's the first couple. Right there. So yeah, I'm going to try keep a good grip on it. Yeah, because there's nothing really holding it. You just have to kind of hold it together like an actual, you know, newspaper and stuff. So there's like our main characters, and then you also have some other ones here. Very cool. And you have some like locations. And let's go into random pages. Japanese cast dialogue. Really cool interviews. Definitely check those out. Nice little insight. And some other stuff there. So yeah, this is a really neat little extra. Kind of big one. Very nice. Okay. And so we could put this in the box. And fit just like that. Okay, and then next up, or last up, is the notepad, art cards, and stuff here. So as it says, classified. So it's like you're getting a folder. Top secret, do not copy. In transit, docket, immediate attention required. And it tells you what's in the box. Right there. And on the spine. And you have the logos right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop this open. Alright, so first up, you have the decal, which is very nice, and it peels off on the back, so yeah, you can kind of like separate it there and put it, you know, just somewhere. Really cool. That's like a symbol for, I believe, one of the organizations. I want to say it's the main one. Let me follow. Yeah. And here are the cufflinks, which look like, what is it, like knives, swords? Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like swords. And these are actual, like, cufflinks that you can use. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Pretty cool. Just kept them in the plastic. And you also have these really nice art cards. This is like, they're kind of like thicker cardstock. So they're not like real flimsy or anything. These are actually really sturdy. So let me show you guys the first one. Right here. And then when the light hits it, you have certain things that stand out. So you have their eyes and their weapon that really stand out on the characters. That is really nice. Now on the back, it says Spy Family Twilight. Very, very cool. So that's the first one. You see second. And you see, let's see, the dagger. One set of daggers that sticks out, and then the character's eye. Oh, look at that. And even the hairpiece that stands out, earrings. That is really cool. On the back, it says Thorn Princess. So I believe these might be, oh, what was it? Was it like her nickname, some code names? Possibly. It's been a while since I watched this. Alright, and here we have the kid right here, and her eyes, and the, looks like the wrist on her outfit kind of stand out. Yeah, like the gold. That's on. Yeah, the gold really stands out on these. So that looks real cool. And then you have, as it says, Anya Forger. So for her, it's just her name. Pretty much. So yeah, really cool cards. Very nice. It's all three, all sprawled out. Okay. And then last up, we have the notepad with Anya giving this really weird look. Okay, we're just gonna move on here. So that's the front. And this is an actual notepad. On the bottom, the Crunchyroll Toho logos. And you just flip it. And each page says top secret, classified. And no, there is no writing on any of this. Not what I've seen. And you also have the logo right there. For organization. And yeah. Just flip it around, you can actually use it as a notepad. So that's pretty cool. Nice little extra. And that pretty much does it for Spy Family Season 1. This series I thought was really cool. Yes, we do have Season 2. And there's also a movie called, what is it? Code White, if I remember right. Yeah, that's the film. And that is pretty much all, I think, for Spy Family that has come out. I think the manga is still going, I believe. I don't think it's ended, not from what I could tell. Yeah, I believe it is still going and stuff. So, all right. Oh, and then the box, you can just fit it right back in there. And all fits together. Or what you could do, take out the physical extras box, take part 1, and then just put it in there. And there you have part 1 and 2 together along with the newspaper. Very, very cool. So yeah, different ways you can fit these together. And alright, so let's go ahead and display all of these. So let's put excuse me, part 1 and part 2 right there. And then we'll put the extras box right there. So let's go ahead and move this over. And yeah, that pretty much does it for Spy Family Season 1. Really cool series. Quality is excellent. Really like the dub and the subtracks. The English dub, yeah, there is some voices in there that I do recognize. And also the Japanese track is excellent. Music is cool. The action was great. Do love the story for Spy Family. You know, you have these people who are, well, they're, you know, as it says, they're a spy family, and they're like in hiding too, but they're also doing missions and stuff. I do like the world that this has, and yeah, Spy Family. So yeah, season 1 you can get just by itself. Season 1 part 1 is by itself. Part 2 you have that regular edition or the art box. Limited one, which I believe is still available. Crunchyroll, Amazon. Maybe like a Barnes & Noble might have it too. But yeah, feel free to let me know what you guys think. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.